Hello viewers, this is Just Fake Network TV, a place where you can get the latest information about Nigeria news. And now the news in details. COVID-19 protest rocks Delta State. Residents chant Okowa We No Go Gree song. Some Delta in Sapele local government area of Delta State have taken to the street protesting the lockdown imposed by Governor Ifeanyi Okowa to curtail the spread of coronavirus disease in the state. The newsguru.com linked that the protest was currently ongoing at MC Fason Road in Sapele at the time of filling this report. The protesters, made up of mostly women, were seen in a video that has gone viral clapping and chanting, "We no go gree, we no go gree, Governor Okowa, we no go gree." Recall that following in the footsteps of the federal government, Governor Okowa, during a statewide broadcast on Tuesday, extended the COVID-19 lockdown in Delta State by 2 weeks. The governor, who said the extended lockdown was necessary, taking cognizance of the upscale in the number of COVID-19 cases nationally, also imposed a dusk to dawn curfew. Read what Governor Okowa said. He said, "You will recall that the lockdown under within the state started on the 1st of April 2020. 2 days before then, we have actually stopped entry into the state, except for goods that are considered very essential. On the 7th of April, we had our incident case of COVID-19 in Delta State, and that was the 7th day of the lockdown. 3 cases have thus far been identified in Delta State. We lost one of the cases, and that case presented very late at our center, and the patient had other ailments, and that led to the death of the patient. The test results came out positive after the patient had passed away. We want to assure you that we have continued to do contact tracing. 70 contacts have been identified. 46 of them have been reached, and we are trying our best to get the remaining 24. Some persons have been isolated in their homes, or what we refer to as a self-isolation, and that is when the officials involved have been able to get the satisfaction that such persons can truly be isolated in their homes. Some other persons that cannot be isolated in their homes, they are currently being isolated in 3 different centers. We have 2 cases that are active. One is being managed at the Ogora Center, that is in the Delta University Teaching Hospital. We created a center in that place, and one is being managed at our Infectious Disease Center at Asaba. Both persons are doing well. We have 4 treatment centers on the whole. The Infectious Disease Center built by Delta State Government at the Federal Medical Center Asaba. The Asaba Specialist Hospital, which currently is our biggest center. The Delta State University Teaching Hospital, Ogora in a 3rd, and the center at the Warri Center Hospital will come on stream fully today. All these centers also have isolation facilities. We have attempted to create our isolation centers in such a manner that people will not cross-infect others. And that is why we are using the single room option for the isolation of suspected cases until they test positive. I want to advise our people that COVID-19 is a viral illness that has continued to ravage the world, but it is not a death sentence. Many of the cases are mild, and many of them, they recover. As at today, we are aware that there are only 10 deaths in Nigeria, even when we have 343 cases already confirmed in Nigeria. I therefore want to urge our people to avoid all forms of stigmatization, and the best cooperation we will have from the people. We want those who may fall ill to truly identify themselves in the best interest of the people. Anyone who could be exposed, anyone could be infected, both the high and the low, the rich and the poor. So it is for all of us to continue to obey the rules, and praying also that God will intervene in the situation of our state, in our nation, and the world over. I want to reassure you that health personnel have been trained and they are proactive. I want to use this opportunity to thank all our health staffs, which include both the doctors, nurses, the laboratory scientists, the pharmacists, and other health staffs that have been trained. They are all in good spirit and committed to other duty. I am glad and grateful to them. Ambulance drivers and other auxiliary staffs like cleaner, laundrymen, and others have been adequately trained, and we have enough ambulances to be able to convey patients or cases that are suspected to our isolation or treatment center across the state. I want to reassure both our health staffs and auxiliary staffs that they would be adequate remunerated in the course of their duty. We are working out the details. I had a teleconference meeting with my team yesterday, and I am sure that by the end of today, they will be able to communicate to health staffs the amount of money that they would pay on a daily basis for the work that they do. We must appreciate them for the great work, the great commitment, because they are in the line of duty to help each and every one of us and for the good of each and every one of us. The Delta State government has gone ahead to start the production of face masks, but this time the one made with a cloth. We are trying to produce a few hundreds of thousands of face masks, and this face mask will be distributed free of charge to all Deltans. The good things about the face mask made with a cloth is that as you wash your hand with soap and water, you can also wash face masks on a daily basis with soap and water. If you want to use it and you are going out, that will definitely reduce the risk of infection. It is our hope that the distribution of the face mask will start by the end of this week, and we will continue to distribute the face mask as much as we are able to produce. We have also put in place a food bank. We are getting the last stock of the initial order, and by the special grace of God, in the next 42 to 72 hours, food will be sent across to support our indigenous people who do not have access to food. In our word of the state, we use the federal word, as a means of distribution concerning this. It is for all Deltans and not restricted to party politics. I also want to use this opportunity to thank all those who have made donations to our various accounts and those who have made donations in kind to the food bank. I want to encourage all Deltans to continue to assist the poor through this means. We will remain accountable and we will assure that the money and the food items donated are put into proper use. We have accounts as at today, Zenith Bank, Sterling Bank, and also the UBA. You can pay monies into any of these accounts, and I am sure that there is means by which these bank accounts are being communicated to all. For those who want to get further information, you can make inquiry from the office of the SSG or Commissioner for Health. Having taken cognizance of the upscale in the number of cases nationally, standing at 343 today, spread across 19 states and the Federal Capital Territory, and the need to ease the process of contact tracing, the stay at the safety of our people, and to enable us to track, identify, isolate, and test all contact. By the power vested on me in line with the Quarantine Act and the subsequent Disease Resolution 2020, I hereby extend the stay at home order for another period of 2 weeks. We do know that this will cause some pains to our people, but it is for the public good and for the interest of our health. I want to urge all Deltans to please observe the stay-at-home order. We believe that in these next 2 weeks, we will be able to track all contacts, identify all possible cases, and be able to take the needed action. We will be able to use this opportunity to also produce enough quantity of face masks for our people. Nobody is expected to be seen outside. A dusk to dawn curfew is hereby imposed with effect from tomorrow until the next 14 days. Only persons on essential duties are exempted. We have previously given a list of those on essential duties, Governor Okowa said. Wow, it is not easy. It's easy to say like a total lockdown for 14 days. Trust me, how will these people survive? And here we are now, the Delta people are coming out protesting that they will not agree, that they will not accept. They will not accept this total lockdown. Because it is not easy. It's as if they are trying to punish people. That is the way I say about it. And that's the thing. From my own inquiry, I heard that there is no testing lab in Delta State. Here we are. Look at what the governor is talking about. The government is pending to be working for the citizens' interest. More than 80% of Deltans depend on daily income to feed. How will they survive themselves? No savings anywhere. And now they are saying 14 days lockdown. How will these people survive? I feel for them. The government, they want to lock up everybody so that the poor can die. Is that the meaning? Government workers are sure of their monthly salaries. No company or private business owner would pay any workers 1 month's salary for doing nothing. Nobody would do that. Once you are at home, they will not pay you. And that is the problem. And how much government is giving out to these people? And the worst still is that the law enforcement agents don't have human face. Why coffee, for God's sake? Why coffee? Why? Did they want to kill innocent people in their house? No food, nothing? The government workers cannot be paid. If you are at home not working, they will not pay you. Even the one that you are working, they still owe you money. Talk less of the lockdown home. And these people are suffering every day. This is total punishment, for God's sake, my people. And here we had a set 14 days lockdown. How will they be able to survive? I pity for those people. Now they protested that they don't want it, that they will not agree. What will they do? So guys, what is your own take about this? What do you think? Your comment is highly appreciated, and kindly drop your comment at the comment section below. For those who subscribe, want to say a very big thank you to you for subscribing. We'll say God bless you. If you're yet to do so, please kindly press the subscription button. Thank you so much.